I am still here. I never got up.
Nice. I went and made fries. Also, welcome back to Phoenix Wright.
Yeah?
Or, uh, Miles
Yeah.
Edgeworth. Yeah, not really Phoenix Wright. Back down. Kind of the opposite. That guy betrayed. No, can't be. There's a deal. What is that? What are they talking about? Split. Police. I cannot tell. Honestly, this is just a bunch of voices.
Yeah,
I
we'll
can't
we'll assign
put, like,
voices.
words
We'll
to
assign
any of these.
voices after we see them.
Alright. In front of meetup. I can't move my body. I fear I may faint again. Where am I? How long was I out? It wasn't raining like it was now when I made the drop off. This was supposed to be a simple affair. That's why I've been taken hostage as well. I can only assume Detective Holmes should have lost sight of me at some point. Maybe when you went inside the fucking haunted
Yeah, I would
house.
assume.
I don't know if he has building optics binoculars, but you know. The only reason I agreed to this drop-off, man, is because of that phone call. It was from Mr. Ernest Romano, the director of the powerful Zaibatsu Yamano group. Aside from that, I also have a great debt of gratitude. Good timing. Discord died again.
Gotta have one an episode, I guess. Or more.
Yeah, that's right. Or more. Is it only with me? Or when you do calls with like Super and Jade, does it do those too?
No. But I think there's been times where I was the one who crashed. Although that was just like my power the other day from the storm, so I don't know.
His only son, Lance, the dragon tamer, had been kidnapped. I know that Lance is already in his 20s, but I guess some things you never grow
What
out
does
of.
that mean?
I don't know. I can't sit around waiting for someone to come help me. I must escape somehow. No.
This is probably the blue badger.
Was that you making that funny sound? Who's there? And how dare you laugh at a gentleman's plight?
Oh! Alright, well, I'll pick the voice.
Let's go. Wait, are you sure? It's not a fitting voice.
Yeah, I'm sure. But also, I want to talk today.
Are you one of the kidnappers?
A kidnapper? Me? No way. I'm not into such petty crimes. Nope, I'm after something much, much bigger.
This is the second case in a row where he is made this pose because his hands are tied. Must be worn out from the stage routine. Focus.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry about that. Ahem. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight, one alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief, Yatagarasu.
Did you really just claim to be the Yatagarasu?
Oh, but my real name is Kay Faraday. You can call me Kay, Kay? Good, glad that's settled. I love her theme.
Good. Not quite. I have a mountain of questions for you. But first, would you be so kind as to remove these rubs?
I wonder, should I remove them? I was actually having a lot of fun watching you make those silly faces. Hey, there's no need to get all mad and icy glary on me, you know. This rope goes through here, and there you go.
What a relief.
Ah, it's okay.
Thanks.
You can pay me back in full later.
What question should I start with? Unfortunately, I can already tell nothing is going to be easy with this cheeky girl. You call yourself a great thief, yet you are really a thief.
You
at all.
doubt me? I get it. You think that a young lady like me couldn't possibly be such a big-time thief, right?
It's not the part I have a tough time believing, given my track record.
I'm the real, genuine Yatagarasu, you know? Yep. Pure-blooded great thief. It's a little something I inherited from my predecessor.
In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right? Do I have a silly thought just now? No. Wait, hold on.
I think I know what you're thinking. And it's like, it looks like it, but I don't see how it would make sense.
Wait a minute. Would I be stupid enough to do that and never notice?
Wait, what?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh my god, I really am that much of a
Oh
fucking
god,
idiot.
what happens?
So, how many episodes is that?
Oh no. Oh no, no.
I never changed back my microphone from when I recorded with Ian.
Oh god.
I mean, I'm audible. Just
Wait, is that-
shitty. Anyway,
Hi. It's good to be able to talk on the actual correct microphone without a 1.7 second delay.
Oh fuck. Okay, can you please screen share watching the last episode just so I can hear this now? I need to know.
Screen share how much? It's like a
Just
2-hour
like
file.
Yeah, just open it and find
Oh,
the place where
gotcha. Of like of this game?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
All right, I can do that. Boy, I'm a fucking maroon. How did I never notice this? Oh, wait.
Well, at least you didn't know.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, did it not actually happen?
No. Maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. Hold up.
Okay.
Let me hear this for a second.
I didn't open it until you were ready.
hey, remember this game?
No, I'm still fucking
Maybe.
stupid. How long ago was this?
Well, it would have been when you recorded Axiom Verge, right?
Well, Axiom Verge is already broken for a completely separate reason.
But it was from recording with Ian, right?
Yeah. This would be... Okay. So, what that fucked up was probably 6x.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm not
do
too
I
worried about
not?
that because I'm mostly like I'm not really that worried
Get it
about
from
the
across the
recording of it.
battlefield.
Mostly
We
just
already
about
do.
it happening
Yeah,
in the
it's
Discord.
What I
channel.
also
That'll probably make the recording less annoying because I feel like I interrupted a lot. Anyway.
Those that do practice
But yeah, let's hear it.
don't even see
I-
it.
Okay, I'm pretty audible in 6x. There's a slight delay, but it's not the biggest deal because I'm not reading text on screen. So that's fine. That one I'm going to call fine. You can hear me.
Okay. Take your word for it.
Yeah.
What are you saying? See, if you recorded Spirit
You're
of Justice,
audible.
our situations were near right. If you recorded Spirit of Justice, we would have discovered this before 6x because I actually would have watched it. So, just saying.
Yeah. Alright, so that fucked up the 7 Days to Die recordings, but no one watches those, so that's fine. Okay. Not the end of the world, but pretty fucking stupid, Ross. In that case, you wouldn't mind if I arrested you then, right?
I'll hear it later. What? Of course I'd mind. I haven't stolen anything yet.
Us going back and forth in the previous episode is going to be fucking obnoxious, though.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just glad that you found this before 7, because 7's really the one where I want, like, the most...
I'm glad I found this before, like, 8-3 and 7. Imagine
Oh,
8-3.
God. Oh, God. That would suck, yes.
But of course I'd mind. I haven't stolen anything yet.
I read that
I
already.
know.
Seriously, I don't know how you can say such a horrible thing to your savior.
That's true. Technically, she hasn't stolen anything in front of me yet. Good lord. When you say you're the Yatagarasu, does that mean you are the Yatagarasu?
Yep. The most righteous of the righteous, the legendary Great Thief. But the title has only recently succeeded to me, so I haven't had a chance to steal anything yet as the second Yatagarasu.
I was not aware that thieves can pass down their titles like that.
But don't worry, I've got some big plans in the works.
Big plans, They wouldn't happen to lead to a big arrest, would they?
I knew it. There's just no reasoning with a prosecutor.
There's also no reasoning with an idiot who sits here eating fries when he should be doing the fucking talking. I'm not the problem here.
I'll have you know that the Yatagarasu has no interest in stealing petty trinkets. There's one thing and only one thing I want to steal.
Heart? Only one thing, what would that be?
But that's going to have to wait until we find our way out of here.
Well, at least there is one thing we agree on. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time later to learn more about you.
So you never told me what your name is, Mr. Prosecutor.
I guess not. I'm Miles Edgeworth.
Aha, now I remembered.
How can you remember something I just told you? But you sure is cheery.
Right then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's get out of here. Yeah, fucking, of course it's locked. Huh?
Try it again. See if it works this time. One more time, please. Okay, it's locked. It would seem that we are locked in from the inside, from the other side.
What? No way, I don't hear you, la la la.
Okay, you do remember where you came in from, right? Looks like that might be our only way out of this room.
Whoops, slight miscalculation. That's a good height to make an entrance from, but I can't jump that high to make an exit.
Suppose we have no choice but to look around and see if we can't find another way out. Yes, please keep trying the door.
Man, why do they have to put the window so high up anyway? How is a thief supposed to make her daring escape?
I suppose we could make our way out if we were able to climb on top of these lockers.
Haha, that's pretty clever. You'd make a good thief yet, Mr. Edgeworth.
Please don't ever place my name and the word thief in the same sentence ever again.
Let's see. I wonder if I can jump and grab the top of the locker here.
Great thief, everybody.
Man, why do they have to make such enormous lockers anyway?
Even if we wanted to use these lockers, we need some sort of foothold.
I don't know, the boxes.
Edgeworth.
I don't think we have the logic yet.
I know, I'm saying, like, Edgeworth could just be like, alright, get up.
Oh, yeah. Well, he wants to get up, too.
Hey, there's something
Hey, there's
inside
something
the bottom.
inside the bottom right.
Let's not
Oh,
try.
I think it's a pink badger costume.
Pink badger.
You don't keep up with what's going on in the world, do you? In that case, you'd better study up on the whole badger clan with this.
The fuck is this thing? Could you imagine if, like, our real-world police force was like this? They made, like, an entire fucking... Just... Like, good lord. They make a cartoon and a full lineup out of this stupid character they created.
Why is it that, like Blue Badger, Pink Badger, and Bad Badger, they're fairly normal? Proto Badger looks like it's straight out of a fucking creepypasta. Like, it is
That's the
staring
point.
into my
That's
soul.
That's the point, yeah. Like, the very first one we made, and then the kids
Also, of
hated
course-
it.
Yeah. Also, of course, Pink Badger is the one that is like, this one's a girl, because it's pink and has a bow. Duh.
That's right.
Dumbasses. Ugh.
Her unique pink bow. I think it is the Bible, all things you ever need to know about the clan. This sounds like a fucking
about
cult.
clan.
Whatever, I suppose I can just keep it as a reference guide or something.
I mean, we are talking about the police here, so it makes sense for thinking about a clan if you catch...
Bad Badger. A vile criminal with a gun. Looks like the Blue Badger. Wait a minute, what kind of subtle shit is this? I suppose this means that this is where they keep all the costumes.
It certainly looks that way. It's like the Badger family's home.
There are 8 boxes, but 7 of them are empty. Means that 7 of the costumes are in use right. Oh no! Oh no!
What?
We're gonna have run into 7 different badgers throughout this case. Aren't these badgers the mascot of the police force?
Well, I heard that the police had a hand in sponsoring this theme park. Probably because the Gatewater group owes the police from all those cases they solved.
They have all the power of the state and they used it to make a theme park.
Edward slowly realizes. It's not just any theme park. They have a handcuff-shaped double-looping roller coaster. Anyways, they get like 90% of the city budget instead of, the fire department and hospital.
That's quite enough. I'm feeling woozy from just the thought of such a thing. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking crime.
He said the line!
You said the line, Bart!
He did in last episode. I'm so glad.
I suppose this is a pink badger?
Oh, hey, there's a fucking key.
Oh, yeah, well. But since it has the same design, doesn't it seem forced to call this one a female?
Edgeworth base. You think so? I mean, just look at how long her eyelashes are.
That's the only difference.
And the fact that she's pink.
Yes, Anne.
And her lips are red. See, lipstick. Edgeworth fucking base?
What, she has nothing to say about the giant pink ribbon, or is that too obvious? Edgeworth puts on a pink coat, puts on red lipstick, wears a pink bow, and goes, "What's up, bitch? I'm here to fucking prosecute. Call me a woman, I dare you."
Yeah, I think it's just the key. I don't think there's anything else here.
Oh yeah, this is a very fucking obvious key.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
And what have we here?
Ah.
Why do I feel a laser-like stare aimed right at me? Did you want to take a look?
Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. Jeez, this is definitely a key. I'm sure it's a key to something. Probably the lockers. Yeah.
The something is what is relevant to my interest. Man, it's a good thing I turned off mic delay. Otherwise, it would sound like I was copying you instead of us just brain linking.
Yeah, totally.
Been like, maybe it's a key to the lockers. God, that's so fucking stupid.
Man, why do they have to put the window sign up anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, to do the logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should use the giant key in her hair.
Yeah. Anyway. Lockers. Key.
Eureka!
Nuts. Not exactly a shining example of the perfect line of logic.
What? What? Hello?
You fucking idiot. Why do you think a key would go to the lockers?
I guess we should inspect everything, but like, still.
The key goes to this paint, obviously.
Maybe we can use this paint to help us escape.
What exactly do you have in mind?
Well, we could paint help in really giant letters.
And who, pray tell, will see these giant letters? We're inside a building.
Okay, then how about we light the paint on fire instead of colored smoke signals? Anyone who saw it would think some crazy arsonist was about and call the cops.
I can tell you've been huffing paint. Is that why you're so on about it?
Actually, that may not be all that great for me, seeing as I'm a thief. And...
Let's try and find something other than this paint to use, shall we?
There's like a harmonica on the ground?
That's a phone, I think.
Oh.
They're holding a Blue Badger photo rally.
You didn't know? Plus, it's not just the Blue Badger, it's his whole family, too. If you manage to snap a shot of every member of the family, you get a really posh prize.
Oh, there's a costume sitting over there. Why not try and start with a picture of that?
You can't do that, that's cheating! There's only one of each badger in the park, so you have to work for it.
Speaking of badgers, there was one sitting against the wall in a haunted house.
Seriously? But somehow I don't think that one counts, Mr. Edgeworth. You have to take pictures of the costumed ones walking around the park.
So those are the rules of this game, how quaint. But if there's only 4 of them, And one of each. Why, there are 8 boxes. Humph.
It's probably good to have backups. I mean,
Isn't this my phone? It looks like it made it through the ordeal intact.
if only there was a way for us to contact someone on the outside.
Ah, but we do have a way right here.
There was a cell phone here this whole time?
If I'm right, Detective Gumshoe should have contacted the precinct for backup by now.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay? I was so worried, sir.
I'm fine. I was knocked unconscious for a spell by the kidnapper, that's all. That's all!
I'm sorry, sir. I'm such a failure. If only I hadn't lost sight of you.
Detective, we don't have the time for this. Have the police set up for a perimeter right now. Have the
You don't
police
have
set
to
up for
worry
a
about
perimeter.
that, sir. I already got the boys working on that. But in doing that, I sort of...
What's wrong, Detective? Sorry to butt in, but I'm afraid you're going to have to make do with me. Who is this? Shilong Lang of Interpol. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard a great deal about you. So why exactly is an Interpol agent like yourself involved in a domestic kidnapping case? Don't sweat the details. Crime's a crime, whether it's on a local or a global scale. Besides, you're the one who's in a world of trouble. And why would you say that? Langzi says, the pack that runs together stays together. You catch my drift?
Did he just quote himself? What a fucking prick.
You caused quite a ruckus by running blindly into a situation and getting caught. So says Mr. Stewart. Dude, we have to play Deadly Premonition someday. That's a fucking hilarious game, and you will love it. Actually, you might not. It's fucking terrible, but it's also kind of amazing. It's like amazing terrible.
Gotcha.
The gameplay is awful. Story is amazing. The frames are dog shit, and the music, there's like 4 songs in the whole game. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, okay.
You should have contacted the police from the very beginning. I'm sorry this happened because of a lapse in judgment. However, I humbly request that you please help me out of this post-haste. Sorry, no can do. What? We're hunting the kidnapper now, and I haven't gotten any hands to spare. As I said, my pack moves as one. You're the one who wanted to go it alone, so good luck to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, and once we do catch the kidnapper, rest assured we'll come find you. Eventually.
So this is probably the bitch that Francisco was talking about.
You.
What's wrong? Did you get cut off?
No, my phone ran out of power.
No way.
Doesn't matter anyway. We should try and get out of here through our own means.
Yeah, I have a name to live up to after all. If we put our heads together, we're sure to find a way out. They want to use the fucking costume as a foothold, like the head.
What is this?
Looks like the Bad Badger, and it's looking as bad as ever.
Looks like a costume head to me.
I guess the Bad Badger's costume is at the very least a 2-piece, huh?
The real question is, why is there only the head sitting out here on the floor?
Is there anything left to check? What about is that paper a thing? No.
Paper? Where?
Like between the
wall?
locker and the no. But I don't know what else we can logic right now. You probably shouldn't. Oh, we can still talk to her.
Do you know where the person who kidnapped me went?
Well, after they locked you up in here, it sounded like they went into the next room and started talking to someone.
I feel like I've heard something as well, but it's all a haze in my mind. However, I do recall that the kidnapper was talking with someone. It was just a guess before, but I really am dealing with 2 kidnappers here.
After that, they left. It almost seemed as if they were done with you.
I suppose that is the case, as my kidnapping seemed like an afterthought to the 1 million. Well, if they went into the next room, let's see what we can find out through the slot.
So, look through the slot.
Yeah. Should also take a look at some of this stuff. Guess we can also check with this.
Yeah, sure.
Lance is pretty young. So's Kay.
I actually thought she was, like, younger than that, so...
But why was she stalking me? Dick.
Yeah, so look through the slot. We can peer into the room the kidnappers were in from there.
That's
towards
right, okay. Yeah,
Gotta
we
make
got
up for last episode, you know.
it. 'Cause that's what I think it is.
Looks like the kidnappers had an escape tunnel prepared just in case. That's awesome! They're like a bunch of great thieves themselves.
No, they're not, just because I highly doubt they made the tunnel themselves. Because I highly doubt. The floor panel was removed and propped up against the beam in a very specific way.
Oh, and there's one of those in here. And the tarp's over it.
I think this building was originally built with a basement or an underground area. That makes sense. How about the chairs? Nothing
So,
unusual
yeah, I
about
guess-
the chairs?
So I think if you investigate the beam, it'll, like, in the room, it'll give you that logic you need.
There's a door on the opposite side that appears to be the same one as this one. Which would mean that I can probably assume that these two rooms are very similar in structure. I believe I may have just found our ticket out.
Yep. See, look, there's a latch there. In the beam.
Yeah.
So...
This is the beam I was tied to.
What's up?
I was pondering if perhaps we could make it over and out of the window if we climb this.
Good thinking, and if it's climbing action you need, just leave it to me.
Thanks, this little hook here looks like it might make for a good foothold. I'll be okay, and good luck.
Out on it! The great thief Yatagarasu spreads her mighty wings and takes to the sky.
She's gonna grab up like 2 inches and then slide her butt down.
Here I go!
Sorry, the animation budget didn't allow for that. How is her cape blowing in the wind when there's no fucking wind?
It just does, you know?
As I thought this beam was definitely not made for climbing.
Yep, so beam, and then trapdoor, and we're good. What do you mean, as I thought? I'm not your guinea pig, you know?
Anyway, logic time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. This hook and this beam.
You know, I already tried, and there's no way I can jump from this hook to the window. Come on, even you have to admit when something's just not possible.
Huh, I wasn't about to suggest that again. Rather, that's here for a different purpose.
Really? Like what?
As you saw in the adjacent room, it's clearly for keeping a floor panel propped up. Which means that there should be a panel in this room that we can open as well.
Oh, I get it.
We
I
didn't
didn't
notice
notice its existence. Oh, fuck,
We
that's
didn't
you.
notice it. Wow, it was my turn this time. Haha! It's
Yeah,
not just
yeah.
me. We didn't notice its existence all this time because it was being hidden by this tarp.
Alright then, let's fold this thing up and see what's underneath. Now this is what I call a treasure.
Do we need this other
yeah.
shit? Probably not.
Not at the moment, I don't think. Wow, this must be another entrance to the secret hidden basement. I totally smell treasure.
The scent I wish to smell is a sweet fragrance. Good Lord, Ross of freedom.
Then what are you waiting for? Hurry up and open the hatch.
Alright. It's very difficult when you're standing on it. You're standing on it too!
Also,
Damn.
it's locked, probably.
Thing is locked down tight. Ah, and that's what the key's for.
Ah, fiddlesticks.
Bing, bong.
That's the lockers again.
I know. Thank you very much. I believe you're up, Kay.
Huh? Why me?
Because we need to use this tiny key that you've taken quite a liking to.
Oh, gotcha. Just leave it to me. I love the tense feeling of these moments when you're about to uncover something big.
I believe the feeling of freedom would be much more satisfying right about now.
Alright, I got the secret door open. And now...
Wait!
What?
She took the ladder with her. Are you alright, Kay?
I'm fine. The ladder just slipped is all.
Thank goodness she's alright. How about had a coronary... Bleh.
There's a lot of really large machinery down here.
What about an exit?
It's really dark and cramped down there, so I really doubt there's an exit. I
Thought you were
can't
just
believe
gonna
that
work back
happened.
down. You've only yourself to blame for leaping before you looked, you know.
No way. I mean, how was I supposed to know that the ladder is removable? Oh, well. Yeah,
Well,
alright.
I mean, come on. Costumes!
Yeah.
I figured out how we will escape this prison, Kay.
Oh, so how are we gonna bust out?
Are you fucking stupid? Seems
I'm
that your reckless
17, fuck
actions
you.
were... Yeah, okay, that's fair. Were of use to us, after all.
Are you actually praising me?
More of a thank you for giving me an idea regarding this ladder.
The underground ladder? What about it?
Okay, now
Okay,
she's
now it's a
stupid.
yeah.
This ladder isn't just for those who wish to go down.
Oh, I see. If we use this...
We can whack it into the locker and open it! Yeah, I believe it's long enough to reach the top of those lockers.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
Nailed it. Boom.
Alright, now we can get out of here.
Yes. We spent entirely too much time in here. Players. Kidnappers who held me hostage and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. Never mind, apparently we're in the Wild West.
This is just a part of the park.
Looks like it stopped raining for now.
Yeah, and thank goodness. You have no idea how hard it was raining earlier.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Like, gumshoe? Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to see you managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was gonna give out.
Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what in the world that is?
Well, that's,
Count off! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 98, 99. Shifu! All 99 members are here and accounted for, sir.
Oh my.
The heck do you think you're counting off my cubs like that? Every person's a valuable human being, you get me?
This guy is a cross between a character from The Matrix and the Yakuza.
Ah, yeah.
And everyone has a name that their parents gave to them.
That's not true, actually, but... You know.
No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is number 1. Got it?
Well, I mean, that's at least, like...
Shifu! Shifu!
He's like 1 for 1, you know?
You are Agent Lang, I take it. You infidel! How dare you address our Shifu so rudely?
Lang Zi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. So don't you ever forget how to show the proper respect towards another person. Seen. This isn't much, but please accept my card.
No, thank you. Please accept mine in return. Hello! Please accept mine in return. I'm the judge.
Y'all see that just now? That's the proper way for two people to show their respect. Keep that in mind and you'll get far in life. Got it?
Ah, that's right. Francisca did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Zhengfa. Apparently this man has the highest success arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case?
That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or two about you. You solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? Ha! But it sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic.
How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth?
Remember when I said be nice? Fucking throw that out the window. You're a little bitch.
Are you saying you could have solved it faster, pal?
The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliche. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I've been there, no one would have died.
No one would have died?
I would have solved the entire case and Agent Hicks would still be with us here today.
It was literally spur of the moment. She did it on a moment's, like, instinct.
Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Huckabee Hicks. Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Francisca and a third person. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel as the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you please allow me to participate in the investigation. This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor. Where do you league? There's no hard feelings.
This actually might be the first game that they have a custom voiced, like, interruptions like that. Because, like, I think the first one is Black Quill, except it's actually not, because this game came out before.
In the very first game, there's objection. Unless you mean, like...
that's, like, a different... Like, I'm saying it's a different line than normal. Like, not so
Maybe.
fast.
That's... Yeah, Black Quill has silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah. Because I don't think there's any Apollo justice.
You, how dare you mock the court? I do, and I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today.
Anyways, you always be nice to people.
He uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor. You know, it's just the player at this point. Everyone shits on defense attorneys all up and down and loves prosecutors. Second you play as one, fuck prosecutors. They're awful.
Oh yeah,
They're filthy.
They have to like make you dislike characters, so they have to insult whoever you're playing as.
Why? Why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from him? What is this ominous light that threatens to engulf us?
And there are parts of the main games where they like diss on the prosecutors, but it's always the good prosecutors, right? Not like Manfred, you know.
Alright, man, good job on the perimeter around Gatewater Land. This here is my girl. She never talks until like the third act of this case. That's always how it goes.
She actually only speaks Virginian, isn't that crazy?
God, I can't fucking wait.
And she's blind.
Now, just find me the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismiss. Sir.
Now then, Mr. Prosecutor, you just sit tight and don't cause any trouble, understand?
Wait.
Mr. Edgeworth.
It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. You just met Francisca like a week ago.
Met as in for the first time, I think.
Yeah, met up with. Why of all places did he show up here? And completely out of the blue at that. I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that. These police officers are at least my friend. I highly doubt I'll find a clue here, but I might as well check just to be sure. This barrel sure is heavy. You there, do you know what's inside of this thing?
It's the emergency water supply for putting out fires.
I see. Well, they certainly are well prepared. Didn't even have anything to say about the cat?
There's a cat. Oh, you're standing in front of it, so I can't see it.
Yeah.
It's a cat.
Excuse me, but if you could just let me through here?
Sorry, I can't let anyone through Agent Lang's orders.
I suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now. Excuse me, no, okay. Great job, Detective.
Sir.
For losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked.
Sir.
I look forward to your next month's salary assessment.
But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Dick Gumshoe can be.
Should I prepare the 21-gun salute now or later?
Holy shit, that's right.
Detective, are you sure it was the precinct you called for backup?
Of course, sir. I think I would know the number to my own precinct like the back of my hand.
And why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents?
That I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that Wolfman showed up out of nowhere, sir.
Agent Lang definitely has an agenda, so the question is, what is he after? I can read that in a second, but also...
Yeah. Man, I can't calmly do any stealing at all with that detective around.
Suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity.
It's alright. It's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing.
Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not?
It's
Quite the mystery, this one.
It's a specific thing, Edgeworth, you fucking dumbass.
Maybe I should talk with her a bit more.
So what are you gonna do about your investigation into the kidnapping?
Good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated.
Oh, come on, you can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand, so let's go.
But you're a self-purported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can just let someone of any unlawful nature participate in an investigation.
You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any ordinary great thief. I'm the Yatagarasu. And as I said earlier, the Yatagarasu is after one and only one thing.
If you're so great, how come my hand is bigger than your entire forearm?
That's not relevant.
What is this one and only thing you're after?
The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing, and that is the truth.
I see. It was 7 years ago.
Oh, good. Here we are.
There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. The mysterious and phantom-like the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu would like to find and make them public, evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once the target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found was sent to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a three-legged raven. Looking back, I suppose we could call what the Yatagarasu was stealing the truth. Could this child really be the successor of the original Yatagarasu? But that can't be, can it? I don't know. She does have black hair like Yatagarasu.
Hey, yeah, there you go. Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering if I may ask about one thing, sir.
Yes, what is it?
Who is that? The girl over there, I mean. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. What?
Got his job stolen already. Funny, I don't recall making him my assistant, Kay.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, me. It's been like that since forever. Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role. How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we've got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. Taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence. Now, come on, it'll be fun, like musical chairs. You better stay fast on your feet. No way. I won't. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl.
Trust me, the closer you go away from losing spotlight, the less they care about you. Come on, Gumshoe. No, please. Come on, Gumshoe. No! Hi, Gumshoe. Adrian, what are you doing here? Come into the darkness. No!
Well, at least one Karma is a. Oh, here she comes.
Lance, where are you, my son? This fucking theme. Can tell immediately. Mr. Amano.
Is that where I recognize that name? Hold on. I might get spoiled, but
Ooh.
I feel like...
This sounds like Mario Party.
It does. Hold up.
Imagine being so fucking rich you strap bills to your chest. His earlobes.
Hold on a second.
Ding ding. Mario's turn.
Please just tell me about the characters and Turnabout Corner wiki.
Oh, Miles, my boy. I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you returned. If you, Mr. Armano, I'll gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have to thank you for how well things turned out during my time abroad. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office.
I thought Amano might have been the the Yakuza from 4-2, but that's not the case.
I had the chance to study the inner workings of another court's judicial system countries. That. No. Think nothing of it, my boy. As you know, Manfred and I go way back. I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood. He was an asshole. If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only to ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere at any time.
So who's the old man?
He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance Armano, Ernest Armano. Well then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly. I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Armano. Hold on there. What happened to all that money? I believe the 1 million has been stolen and that the culprits are now on the run. What?
Poor old man.
He lost a bunch of money.
He looks like he has more than enough money. Don't you have anything you could give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth?
Forgive me, Mr. Armano. I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time.
Oh wait, that's not me. I'm not either of these characters.
Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to my house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy.
No, this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Armano.
You don't understand. He hasn't called me Daddy in ages. It was incredibly moving. I wish I had recorded him saying that.
We definitely should have recorded that conversation, but not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man.
His son got kidnapped.
Refresh my memory, what kind of person is Lance again?
Oh, telling about Lance helped me to get him back.
Surprisingly, that can be deduced from a person's relationship and behavior.
Very well then, Lance is my one and only son and he turned 21 this year. Is very much like me when I was his age, kind and very attractive. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off of him. I bet he's fucking ugly.
Is there something else about him you've noticed of late?
Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get into the contact with our butler, Oliver.
Your butler?
Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. He's been with our family for years now.
Is the butler gonna be the kidnapper again?
He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is.
Mr. Armano, could you please tell me a little bit more about your butler, Mr. Deacon?
As a butler, he's outstanding. He even served as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him.
So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave? What about his family and friends?
They said they hadn't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping?
It's possible, but I can't say anything for sure quite yet. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Deacon. Sounds like our names and... Sounds like one name I'd better keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
Let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head this investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by twiddling our thumbs.
I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I, Dick Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side through thick and thin.
We're not getting married, Gumshoe. Please?
Damn it. Forgot you already have a man.
Mr. Armano, it was my fault that the culprits escaped. Which is why, with your blessing, I vowed to return Lance to you myself.
Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy.
Alright, well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating. If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it. Gumshoe, the joke is that neither of us will appear after, investigations, too. Oh. So what should we examine first?
Oh, you go appeared in investigations, too. That's news to me.
I mean, I'm assuming.
I would have to guess, like, maybe she gets either a cameo, but maybe the whole game. Who knows?
I mean, she's box art
Oh,
for
is
this
she?
one
Okay.
film.
Next stage
I'm pretty
of
sure,
Lang, we
anyway.
can't leave this area. But the culprits were here only until very recently. Which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped. Did Discord die again?
No,
Boy.
no, it didn't. Sorry, I was looking up the box. Sorry.
Nice. Okay. Coach just said, hey, let's get going.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you there? I guess I'm doing the detective. That's fine.
There's that asshole on the front cover. I wonder if he's the villain.
Yeah.
Look at his fucking face. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I like K's like little like free face.
Yeah.
Who, me? What are you doing goofing off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off, I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation. You imbecile! All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. But no way. I am not working for Wolf Boy! Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something?
I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police.
Good, now let's go. No! I want to appear in a mainline game again.
Boy, have I
Boy,
got
we
just
got
a
just
job
a
for a
job.
man of your talents.
Well, that was exciting. Looks like I won.
Okay.
What? Can't you tell I'm all ready to get down to some detective work?
You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you.
Oh, come on. I finally get to be your assistant and you try and ditch me?
I don't have any parents. They died.
Also, that's probably true.
It's always true. I recall offering you the position.
You have to be so difficult. Besides, it's already too late, you know. Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back.
Huh. You're the only one who's asserting that.
Well, by the time anyone notices, it's already gone. That's the Yatagarasu way.
You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about.
Fine, whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented Assistant K is gonna tag along no matter what you say.
Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride. Alright. Okay.
Probably go,
This is a good
Where?
good run, at least.
yeah, good walk cycle and all that.
No.
You know, earlier she did hint about, like, you could give him something to make him feel better, but maybe you don't have that yet.
Maybe? I can give him the blue badger head.
Yeah,
I'll make him feel
there
better.
we go.
That makes everyone feel better.
Yeah, I don't know what else. It's probably something you'll find later.
I found your son's severed head in this thing, sir. Oh, do I have anything to give him? Probably not.
No.
Blue Badger Bible?
It is called a Bible, huh? That's...
Yeah, it is. Could give him my
Okay, well.
prosecutor's badge, I guess.
You know, you could do that.
Ah, seeing that badge reminds me of Manfred. Now, he was one fine prosecutor, the best of the best.
Yes, I can't disagree with you there.
I sense that you don't really want to talk about him.
How I feel about him. It's hard for me to be truthful about that with another person.
Your hard countenance, I don't know what you're thinking or feeling. Mark my words, I think you are Manfred's true successor, I really do.
Yikes.
Well, he's at least... Manfred was at least smart. He wasn't all a cheat. He was just a lot of a cheat.
Look, there's a blurb about the cactus here. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gatewater Land from the local police precinct.
I can't believe the police went so far as to even donate a cactus to this place.
So is the police department running a cactus farm on the side? Just kidding. They wouldn't do something so silly.
Actually, I have the vague impression I've seen a cactus farm at the precinct before. Is there? That's really funny.
I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Jake Marshall.
Oh. Boop.
I need one of these. I could be a prosecutor too, right?
Don't even think of stealing this from me.
If it's that important to you, then why don't you wear it on your lapel?
Suppose I can't really tell her. And no one in the prosecutor's office wears wears their badges. Why does everyone ask that question of me? That's what I'd like to know. Why are there so many characters in Phoenix Wright that are thieves? You got Maya, you got Pearly, you have like a lot of heart, you have the vast majority of characters. In fact, majority of them are girls. Majority of them are hyperactive girls, and they're all thieves.
Yeah. I mean, it's a character type that they're really good at writing. And you know what? I didn't notice until you pointed it out, so I can't complain, I guess.
I guess you have to add a... Oh, yeah, I guess you did Elisa. God damn it.
Yeah. Except here's the thing, with like the difference is that usually like here, the thieves are like proud of their stealing. Like they're like, yeah, I'm gonna steal the badge. Eliza's like, it's like, just because I'm a thief doesn't mean I do it, asshole. She's like, I didn't steal this necklace. It's a family heirloom. Is it
like,
your
yeah,
family
I'll be
heirloom?
taking
Fuck
that.
you. Yeah, basically. I really love theme parks. Too bad we're not here to have a fun time.
So why did you choose this one, and why did you show yourself to me, of all people?
Because I was tailing you, silly. Duh.
You were following me? But why?
It's a book of information about my arch enemy, the Blue Badger. But I won't lose to the likes of him. You just wait and see. I'm gonna write a tome of thievery. How's that, Mr. Edwards?
The information that winds up on your wanted poster will suffice in this competition.
Come on, the Badger family's waiting for us to find and take pictures of them. Remember, you have to yell, Badger, get! Each time, or it doesn't count. Is that like a shine get joke, or...?
In Japan, I think instead of saying the Pokemon was called, they were like, Pokemon get, I think. That could be wrong.
Oh, really? Okay.
You can kind of see, because that's similar to what they say in Pokemon Ranger.
It is, yeah. Yeah, right.
I could be totally
Tell
wrong.
me about it. I was planning to steal all of my shots as any proper great thief should.
Does the concept of stealing permeate every aspect of this girl's life?
Yeah, there's a lot of hyperactive thieves, but they vary in different, like, minor ways. What do you think about this?
If you're going to steal anything, at least keep your hands off of my lines. That's actually really funny.
Alright, I'll return it to you. Here you go.
I was hoping for some information in return, but my line will do for now.
Oh, that's good. I really want to make more meta jokes like that. Like, I had the joke where Cedric said one of Eliza's lines when she wasn't around.
What do you think we should do with the
It's funny.
kidnapping?
Well, I don't know anything about the victim. So actually, I was hoping you could tell me.
Oh, that's right. I never did explain the situation to you. I got involved because of a phone call I received. There's from none other than the director of the Amano group, Mr. Ernest Amano. His only son Lance had been kidnapped and he wanted me to be the drop-off man. Little did I suspect that I would be abducted myself. That would be like the thing I would suspect the most if I was the drop-off.
And that's when I found you tied to a pole screaming, no!
Can you please drop that already?
I guess we go in the saloon, yeah.
Guess we could.
Or not. Alright, well. Maybe we can go right. Don't say it.
Excuse me, if you could please just let me through here. Sorry, can't let anything through. Agent Lang's orders. Oh, I had a little bit of doubling up there for a second. Good thing that illness is going away. I suppose I have to deal with this impasse for now.
There's a badger.
Horses are painted on this garage door to complete in the Wild West theme.
They look so lifelike, don't you think?
Are you thinking of wrangling or even stealing them? Or rather stealing them, but...
You can coax him out of there, sure. Come on, I know you could sweet talk him out.
I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand and they wouldn't budge, Kay.
You know, I bet you have to investigate those, like, tire tracks.
I only steal one thing, the truth. You've literally taken every single item from my inventory.
Yeah, it definitely has an option to investigate the tracks.
The what?
The
Oh,
tracks on the far
Ah,
right.
Okay. That's
No, not actually those. That's not even what I was talking about. Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over here.
I remember hearing rain fall out over here when I was being held in there.
Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground is already pretty much dried up.
I should be thankful. Look, this was some nice footprint samples.
You know what? I bet if we followed them, we could find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes.
I don't think it'll be that easy.
Why not?
Carefully, there are quite a few different sets here. We don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. Yeah, there's like tire tracks to the right. Far right.
It's a set of tire tracks originating from the garage.
Huh, so that means a car left from the garage at some time, right?
Correct, but for the car to leave these tracks, it would mean that it left during the passing rain. It's the only explanation as to why these tracks are made of mud. 3 treads. I think we can also safely assume it was a special type of car.
And then
Lowrider.
probably have to talk to the Badger. It feels like you don't wanna, but alright.
Is there anything else?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, isn't this one of those things you tie horses to?
Yes, although the horses are in another location at the moment.
Aw, and here I was hoping I'd get to ride one.
You know how to ride a horse?
Nope, never rode one in my life. But I have an Asian friend who was born in the year of the horse.
bike?
I've never ridden a motorcycle in my life. You're one
Saturday.
bad little dude, man.
Hey, Faraday, we were all Asian. No, this is the translated version. This is America. We're all white. Oh.
Non sequitur is the only way to describe your logic. Jesus fucking Christ on a bike. That thing wants to kill me.
Hey, it's the Blue Badger. Aw. Badger, get!
I really don't understand what she's so excited about.
I do love her, and I want to buy her Happy Meals.
Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. And this is why the police don't have a mascot. He's doing that contorted, wriggling dance again. Aha!
That's my line, asshole. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no, no! Alright.
Instantly fixed. Nice. Completely role reversed on the hate.
Yes, Allie, I'm fine.
It's Meekins! Alright, which one of us does Meekins?
Not me. I can't bring
You
myself
wouldn't
to do
cover
it.
my undercover identity, sir! I was from under the head, sir! Aren't you Officer Meekins? Sir! It's Mike Meekins reporting for duty, sir!
I thought that salute sound effect was familiar, and I was like, "There's no, it's just, they're just reusing it."
This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. But the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches.
Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, I've met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when we unmasked him? Does he have something to hide? I love how he squints his eyes.
Yep. This guy has returned 2 times, and Adrian Andrews has only returned once.
That's right. Megaphone noise.
Oh,
You
God,
should
if he
add the
does that-
megaphone noise sound effect whenever a character uses the megaphone in your campaign.
Yeah, if I do, I'm gonna set it to not go through my own headset, though. I fucking hate that noise.
Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time? Sir! Because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become as big as a detective gumshoe, sir. I was patrolling the scorching, boring, beaten to a little while ago when the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir. I thought maybe this would be my shot to make a detective, sir. I rushed on over to join in, but when I got here, there was a sea of people already, and I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and join everyone. It would seem that some people never change. So what exactly are you doing in that ridiculous outfit? Sir! That's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir. I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ the sort of diversionary tactics. To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor! Sir! It's so incredibly shiny, but has a real ugly shape. I knew it! I was right to go for the much more manly police badge, sir. But I lose it a lot. I just know I'll be losing it in one of the real one these days, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth, I think this cop is one donut short of a baker's dozen.
I know. Believe me, I know. Sir! I'm undercover as the Blue Badger now, sir! I'm just pretending to not know anything about anything, sir! I mustn't respond to that. It would be like shooting fish in a barrel. Sir! Sir, you have a copy of the Blue Badger's Bible too, sir? That was one written by the experts of the Blue Badger family, sir. It's very, 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 very thorough. If it doesn't matter where it was that made the Blue Badger only a little while ago, sir. That book helped me memorize every name of every Blue Badger, sir. It's not that hard to remember 4 incredibly obvious names. Chip, drop, little by little, our prophecy's being sold off to the public through this, sir. But that means I need to work extra hard on my cute poses.
Ooh, like what?
Like this!
Great, now I know what your new pose will be. Look, sir, I've successfully stolen his pose in speaking style, sir.
That's nice, Kay.
I've never related to Edgeworth more.
How long have you been standing here, officer? Sir! For about 1 little hour, sir! That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious. And I've been here ever since, sir. That's true, and this one possible Officer Meekins saw the kidnappers escaping. However, sir, I must tell you I didn't see a thing, sir. I haven't asked you anything yet, officer. No, but I know you will, sir. He's hiding something from me. Officer Meekins, I insist you tell me more about your recent movements. Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it, too. I patrolled the park all while wearing this stupid costume. And about 1 hour ago, I came out here, sir. I haven't even seen any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir. But I didn't see a Blue Badger, sir. A lone Blue Badger. What you just said now is contradictory to the facts.
How so, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is what Officer Meekins' testimony contradicts.
Probably the photo rally for some reason. I don't know, I kind of zone out when Meekins talks.
Yeah. Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement. Sir! Of course, sir! That's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor, sir. That little patrolman will wait as long as I command to wait. You said that you saw a Blue Badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. Spark is supposed to have one of each of the Blue Badgers at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the Blue Badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have been seen. You should not have seen another Blue. Fuck! You should have not seen another Blue Badger wandering the premises. What, sir?
Then what? That would mean that there are 2 Blue Badgers walking around, but why?
There are 2 of each.
That logic probably is important. It might also just be with the shoes.
A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly the true identity of this person underneath is.
Oh, I know. It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away. And then costume escaped footprints, probably.
Precisely after all the costumes that went missing from the storage area are.
A blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger.
Yes, those three.
There are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh? I can't believe there's 3 imposters among us. She would make the joke. So, you know, it's in character.
She's 17 after all.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning.
Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right?
Yes, more than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting. So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. I think I found them. There are 2 sets here.
They both do look like possible candidates.
This set is walking off to the west. It just stops. I can't make heads or tails of where it's headed from here.
I think we can assume it's headed towards the stadium.
Wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east. And it's gone for a while. Why am I still walking? Huh?
Quick, Mr. Edgeworth!
Edgeworth, I've got him! I've got one of the culprits!
Ah! No, I'm not a kidnapper, sir! Down, Kay. Clearly these footprints belong to Officer Meekins. But a criminal's reached wearing a costume.
Huh, maybe they came over to this garage for something.
So I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage.
Sir! Roger Wilco, sir! Let's open the shutter and see what we find.
Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside.
Dead body.
It's a body. Nope. It's not a body. Oh, it is
It's
a body. Alright.
What in the... We seem to have stumbled across a dead body. What a casual line. She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man? It's Oliver, the butler! Mr. Armando, are you saying that this man is... Yes, he's my butler. Was. How could something like this have happened? You're a terrible butler! You're fired! Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to the garage. Right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound.
You sure are calm for someone who just found a body.
Surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking cranny. I'm gonna fucking beat you up, Edgeworth. You, me, in the back alley right now. This is an unusually shaped pendant. It's either a Pegasus, a horse, or something else.
What is it? Is it something valuable?
Seems to have regained some of her composure.
Looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Hold on, this is made of platinum silver. Nice! It is something worth after all. Oh, and look, there's something written on the back. Colin Devoray. It's a name.
Colin Devoray. But this man's name is... Oliver! As long as
It might be like it might be an anagram of Oliver, whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see if I can at least piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder. So that means he was shot twice.
Was shot twice.
Shit, sorry. No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is the entry wound, and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound. That's a weird way to angle the gun.
Nice. I know you could figure it out.
Comes with experience. I've seen my share of crime scenes. Honestly, with an angle like that, the gun had to be fired pretty close, probably. So there might be ballistic markings. Speaking of experience, this crime scene does seem a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through. Which won't matter because we're probably not going to get the autopsy in time, but you know. I should make a note of this oddity.
That's my favorite game in the Mother franchise, am I right?
Wink. Dude, that game's gonna come out sometime, I promise.
Probably something to deduce, but...
His dick.
Eureka!
I don't know. Let's see. What can we deduce here?
I mean, hold on. Oliver Deacon? I think that is an anagram of the necklace's name.
Where's the necklace at?
It's in there. In preliminary findings. It should be. I guess it just isn't. But that does seem like it is. You can probably just normally investigate the necklace again. Oliver Deacon. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it checks out.
So probably need to deduce that with the thing that says his name. I think it's just the preliminary findings. Yep.
Eureka! There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, but his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin DeVerari.
I wonder what's up with that.
I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information.
Oh, I think I'm like many steps ahead
Possibly.
of where the game wants me to be.
Yeah.
Or that's just like a thing, like meta-wise, and it doesn't mean anything in canon.
Okay. Before we see this character, two things I want to say. One, probably that guy's wife. You know, Lance's father's wife. So like, the second thing, his earlobes are fucking enormous.
Yes.
I hope that this woman is like a gorilla or something like that, and just consistently pulls on his ears, and that's why his ears are so fucking big or long. Oh my god. I was completely off.
She might be Lance's partner.
Excuse me, but you are...
Oh, she is really cute. Do you want to do her or shall I? I always do all the girls, but I also don't have many lines. Oh, it's up to you.
Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Stop it, Lauren. Can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him. You're in love with.
Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh?
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance's?
Yeah, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops.
It's a candy, right?
His girlfriend?
Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends. We're not lovers or anything. We just haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance.
Haha, you know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character.
Inquire as to why you were here.
I haven't been able to get into contact with Lance recently, and I began to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here.
Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself.
Is that true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
No one's supposed to know yet, but yes, it's true.
Oh, Lance. I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing
credits.
right now.
Looks like she's gone back to the fair maiden in love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
She just disappear? Who fuck cares? She's gone.
I must go now. My people need me.
Ooh.
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Now you can voice Prima Donna over here.
A man
I
brought me up
planned
to
to, and
speed
she
over
never
the radio.
spoke.
I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing.
I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you.
I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's real dead. Yeah. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? I've been detained the suspect now.
Suspect who?
Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
Oh, the episode's already over?
Dude, this is like the best ending ever.
Yeah.
What, sir? I had nothing to do with
So-
it, sir.
This is a really short one.
Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rat? It's like Turnabout Big Top. You can arrest him immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you even have
Okay,
a good reason
but-
to suspect Officer Meekins?
I can't even say that Meekins is nearly as bad as fucking...
No, Meekins is just annoying. That guy was just a...
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's like that guy's like a horrible human being. Meekins is just annoying.
Who do you think is worse, him or Puppet Boy?
Well, I mean, the age gap is much worse for Puppet Boy, but it seemed like he was more likely to actually succeed, so I don't fucking know. Both are horrible.
Like, I think that has to be the biggest problem with the trial, is that you're defending a very immoral individual, and it doesn't feel good to get him off the hook.
Yeah, you're defending a fucking pedophile. It's like, alright, well,
It
this is what I have to
does not
do now,
feel good
huh?
to get him off the hook for the murder, which I guess
No.
it's like, from a law perspective, like, yeah, okay, we got the real killer, good job, but also, please go to jail.
Yeah, exactly.
That video was amazing.
Yes, it is really good.
Wait, hang on, I did it. His tears just started streaming down his face immediately. I have a really sad backstory that we're gonna go over right now, but it doesn't matter.
And the judge just gets all guilty.
Leave that kind of stuff to your prosecutors. It's your job, after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene is as forgiving as your precious courtroom.
That's your answer?
I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate crime from the street. That's why it has the biggest arrest rate.
Yeah.
But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake.
Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts.
That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go unchecked before my eyes.
Too bad you don't call the shots around here.
As I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land, I can allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a man of law enforcement?
You, how dare you?
I forget, who is the MI? I think you were the investigator, I was the MIB.
Oh, okay.
You! How dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu!
Robot.
Hold it. You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Lang Zi says, every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Through my line of logic and my yowie finger.
That is like
I mean,
30 feet long.
Edgeworth has them too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I could say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured out that much, right? Their current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun.
Oh, so they're not setting it in America anymore.
Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right? I mean, it's still hard to get a gun in America. It's not that hard. Hard.
No.
It, like...
It depends on where you are. I'm pretty sure I could just go down to the giant building that is labeled Midwest Gun Exchange and walk out.
Okay,
Still like an hour later.
you live in, like... For me, you have to mail away for it, get approved, go through a background check, get a fucking bunch of other bullshit.
I mean, I should maybe like check before I go spouting, but like, let's see, Indiana.
You still have to do a background check, of course.
Let's see. There is no permit for purchasing firearms, but buyers must undergo a background check criminal record before completing the purchase.
Have you done anything? No. Here you go. Thanks.
Yeah, basically.
Good God. That's your
Indiana is an open carry state.
Yeah.
Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment.
What's this philosophy of detainment?
Ha, you don't know. In that case, pay attention, girly. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf.
Why the wolf?
Because in my language, lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack.
Okay.
And as for the detainment philosophy, it's father, my honorable ancestor Lang Z.
Okay, so he's quoting his father. That's a bit more reasonable than to quote himself.
Yeah.
Think that I've heard him and his famous teachings if he's that famous.
She's just that one Rafa's assistant in Sphere to Justice, the old lady.
Yeah. Lang Z developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zhangfa police still trains its recruit using his philosophies.
I need to have a character like that who just warps in, doesn't move their legs, just warps in and hands like important good shit to you.
Yeah, I should do that for the next royalty that you meet that like isn't like running away. Like you meet them at their castle. It's like they have like that fucking like bullshit assistant.
It's okay.
But
we'll give one to Sam.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah,
but thousands of years ago.
That'll be Tina's new job.
Oh yeah. Well, I do want her to. Anyways, that makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
I do want her to slide. Is that what you're going to say?
I was gonna say I want her to give it to me.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not that funny. Come on.
Anyone wears down and breaks over time? Do you really want to believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world?
You want to put it to a test.
It says butt in the middle of the screen. It's kind of funny, I think. You just want to pause the music after I said that?
Anyway.
I can say he was shot in a single glance.
Okay, with your current gun laws, it's not actually easy to get your hands on a gun, not unless you're a member of the law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
I feel like you gotta press him. There's no real, like...
So this is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment can lead you to.
I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself in the line for Mr. Meekins? You base?
Good God, you're right. It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins.
What?
However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Lang ignores our country's laws. Shilong Lang. Just what sort of investigator are you? Ah, oops. Didn't mean to do that.
You're good. You're good.
Better make sure I do a save state just in case.
Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, look, we got one from 18 August. Oh, well, we need that 18 August one, though.
Yeah, that one would have been bad to load by accident.
Yep.
So what can you tell me about the body?
A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways.
Starts kicking it.
They teach you the basics of forensics along with the detention philosophy.
No, then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you figured out, correct? Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come out to the same conclusion.
Don't pat yourself on the back just yet.
What's that supposed to mean?
Langzy says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer.
Is that right? And what would you know about the killer?
Their current gun laws is actually blah, 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 blah.
Would appear you've studied a little of our laws.
Studied? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner knows? It's that... Sheena?
Finally. Uh-oh.
I was muted.
Nice.
The Federal Firearms Restriction Act.
This is Sheena, by the way, so you have to do the Sheena voice.
I thought I did. Wait, Sheena? Wait.
Yeah, for
Why
like
does that name sound familiar?
Tales of Symphonia.
Oh.
Completely
Was
different spelling.
it The Federal Fairness Restriction Act.
Oh wow, they actually show what she looks like without her glasses on.
That's neat. He's only 27. Okay.
He's a young boy. What can I say?
His father took him into the city. Wait, how old's Lance?
21.
Okay, that's yeah.
Met in college or something like that.
Yep.
Who knows? She's like 16. I'm like, oh no, not again! Do
Yeah,
we
I know,
have to
right?
save him? No.
That's it. Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days.
Interesting. That woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information. If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to suggest and arrest each and every one of them, are you?
As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here.
Oh.
Other than Officer Meekins, I know no other else's weapon has been fired.
How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time?
That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct?
Thanks for reminding me. Hey you, show me your gun.
Oh! What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden?
Gun!
What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already. Sir! Sir.
I lost my gun, sir!
How could you be so irresponsible?
In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we got. You're the one who waited here outside the garage to ambush and kill the victim.
So you think the Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny.
Okay. Well, gotta present something to that most likely. But...
You mean to tell me that the murder occurred here in this garage?
Oh, okay.
And the fact that the suspect was almost next to where the body was found, I'd say that is a pretty obvious thing that this is the crime scene. Langzy says a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Hey, finally a quote even I've heard of before.
Furthermore, Langzy says, shut up. Successful investigations are the result of multiple returns to a crime scene.
Looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed their ways over the millenniums. So this is the kind of conclusion that the philosophy of detainment can lead you to. Yeah, here we go again.
Yeah. So it's just, you know, present the crime scene. There's no fucking blood, dumbass. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the picture's enough. Yeah, very little blood. Yep.
Especially with an abdomen shot. Abdomen bleeds a fuckload.
Unfortunately
Yeah.
for you, Lang, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it is a little too clean?
Ayah!
Never do that again. So did you also notice there was too little blood? Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene. And if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave the case to the local police to set the record straight.
Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this.
Don't you think it's weird that Officer was hanging out around here in the first place? Weird. How so?
Hey, you. Squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What are you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like, I found myself taking a walk. But sir, I really did take a walk, sir. You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly?
That blue badger there is worth $2 million fucking dollars. Is that what that number says?
Yeah, it's the bad badger, yeah.
Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something?
Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Say me the way you did earlier, please, sir.
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened.
Sir, not you too. It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir.
We could have like a Meekins emote like this.
I don't want that.
I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams of the Blue Badger Mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams of the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
So, the tire tracks.
What is the Blue Badger Mobile?
It's a moving store of wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir.
So the Blue Badger Mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop.
Nice.
Sir, I saw I was chasing the kidnappers down when I was being a good dream merchant.
He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self. I can also tell why you're able to play baseball with Zuper for 4 hours, but you can't handle more than 2 hours of me, because I'm too fucking loud.
No, I mean, that's fine. I mean, part of it, too, is, like... I mean, you say you can't handle more than 2 hours. We've been in here since 8. There's been, like, 4 hours. I actually did want
That's
to
fair.
stop soon, though.
Yeah.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying. Oh, also, what other game have we been playing? Just like Dark Souls. I
Ranger?
just can't handle Dark Souls for 2 hours. Oh, and well, Ranger's not with you though; it's with Jaden.
Yeah. Can you try and calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer?
Sir! Roger, sir.
Oh, thank God. I can just give me rest.
It's true, sir. Sorry, this
I
was
was
before you asked me to quiet down.
I was setting you up for that punchline, so I'm glad you delivered.
Yeah.
You know, we don't really have the
It is 3 wheels.
yeah, but we don't have the tire tracks as evidence. I was told to check every suspicious-looking nook and cranny, sir. I mean,
Okay.
here's the thing: is the car isn't fucking here anymore, so you
Yeah.
probably have to present the scene of the crime to him, saying that he brought the car here.
Alright then. Where were you assigned to?
I was assigned to the main gate, sir.
Must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain.
Okay, then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area?
It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am.
The only person in the entire franchise that genders a women superiors correctly.
Describe me how you conduct your investigation.
Yes, well, first, I made sure there was no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir.
That was
Discord,
such
little blip
a
there.
revelation that Discord decided to die.
Yeah.
Would you prefer ma'am or miss? I've met people who prefer both, or like one or the other. So
I don't mind either are fine. It kind of depends. Like, I don't know. It's fine. I feel like, I mean, like, one's, like, a bit more, like, you know...
Respect. What?
Well, yeah,
like,
well, yeah, one... Like, ma'am is, like, more of a, like, superior kind of thing, and miss is just kind of, like any girl. I don't mind
I've heard
either.
girls who prefer miss because it makes them sound younger, and I've heard girls who prefer ma'am because they want the respect aspect.
I mean, I probably prefer miss, but I wouldn't, like, be mad if you said ma'am.
Got it. Not that I'm probably, like,
yeah.
finding myself...
It would just say my name, yeah.
Like, alright, miss.
I mean, if you want to, like, as a joke. Although, like, I mean, maybe like, I'm only 21. Maybe when I'm, like, 40, I'll be like, don't you dare call me ma'am. I'm not old. But...
Okay. We'll do a trade. I won't call you ma'am, and you won't call me a sussy baka when I'm 40. Because if you call me that, I'll be like, please, no.
Man, I don't think I can commit to that.
Yes, well, first I made sure there was no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. Stop opening your organizer. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir.
Oh, what do you expect when you're dressed like the Blue Badger?
Thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so...
Oh, he stopped. He did it one time. It doesn't even bother me, it's just, like, funny.
I think the sir was directed at Edgeworth in that case, so...
Yeah, that's fair.
What exactly do you mean by selling dreams? Also, I just found... There's my speed-up key. I didn't realize
Good.
I had it.
It's always good to have.
Sir, the Blue Badger Mobile is where dreams are collected.
What?
Yeah, what?
It's just like you've never known except in dreams, man, like innocent drops. And bitterness found only in the nightmares, man, like guilty jawbreakers.
Or the sweet darkness of coffee.
Selling those as I push the Blue Badger Mobile along is my sworn duty.
Oh, it's not even automated? You have to push the fucking thing? You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers.
No, sir, of course not, sir. I would never do something like that, sir. You're absolutely right.
Wow, you're good at this forcing people to confess thing, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. I'm just a little guy.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir.
Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is probably where you present the preliminary findings. Because there's the cars in there. There is a car, but it's not... I don't think it's the car.
This statement
Alright,
just now stands in direct contradiction. What do you
It might
think,
be like-
Agent Lang?
It might be like the next line.
Because I don't see what you're talking about. If you're going to start on an absolutely unrelated matters, I'll just take my suspect and go.
Mr. Edgeworth, sir, is this it, sir? Am I under arrest now, sir?
Please wait. Allow me to hear the testimony once more.
Oh. Oh, maybe you do need to press the last thing, then.
How did you wind up all the way over here?
I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. But one of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir. I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks, and before I knew it...
The good old drop kick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent.
In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation.
Sir! That's right, sir.
That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. Sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there is one flaw in Officer Meekin's story. But I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans.
Maybe it's one of the Blue Badger things. Like, check the Bible. Okay, no, yeah, he's not the bad badger.
No. The Bad Badger's here.
Right. What about the photo rally? Doesn't help. I mean, check the preliminary findings again. I do want to like read every suspicious looking crane. Oh no, I guess that is the.
Would this work?
No, because that proves that it's the. Oh yeah, because he said that he ran back, but the car's here. Yeah, okay. I don't think it's to that statement though. It's to like. Next one. That was the other way. That was also the other way. So next one. Oh, that is the last one. I thought he added one. Didn't you press all of them?
Yeah.
Huh.
You can press them all again, I guess.
Did you present the Badger Mobile to the last one?
Yes, that's what I just did.
Oh, you did. Okay. Press the last one again. How'd you wind up here? Challenge
This is
me to
with the
a
drop
fight.
kicks one.
Yeah, and well, I wanted to see if he, like he said, because he said he runs away.
Yeah.
But if you presented the like,
That's what I did.
yeah, that's really weird. I mean, maybe you, no, yeah, I'm not sure.
Let me try. But if it was parked in the garage, how was he driving around?
Right, because oh, it works there? What?
Yeah. Officer Meekins, I
could've
would
put it
appreciate if you
back.
wouldn't tell such transparent lies. Sir, I'm lying, sir! Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams of the Blue Badger Mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage?
He put it back. Like the point is that he said he ran away, which would have.
But if he put it back, then you would have seen the dead body.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's see.
Actually, I just lost the track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realized that the Blue Badger Mobile was nowhere to be found, sir. Which you mean it was perhaps stolen? Now look at me. That's why I came back to this area thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. That's when we found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. A likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that? And what exactly is so convenient about a story? Car getting stolen is completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used alright. To move the dead body? What? You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meek. And then you used the Blue Badger Mobile to transport it all the way over here. Now then, you're coming with me. But it wasn't me, sir, the killer, sir. It wasn't me, sir. Agent Lang, wait. What do you want now? We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. Can't say we know all the facts in this case, let alone the truth. I told you, truth smooth. I couldn't care less. My job is to catch the crook. You find out your precious truth after you arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of your prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have any kind of time to waste on that. You boorish buffoon. I think you need to leave. What? We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way. You wouldn't interfere with another one of my investigations? Hey, now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority of conducting investigations here. Urgh. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Urgh. Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight if you don't.
I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice. To be continued.
That's a good place to leave.
Yep. Can't believe he called him a pretty boy. Like, how could you do that? I'll have to call Phoenix later and be like, Phoenix, he called me a pretty boy. But you are a
And
pretty
Phoenix-
boy, Edgeworth.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Phoenix, he'd be like, oh wow, that's. I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that this is personally affecting you somehow. Very greatly.
Yeah.
In any case, that's Phoenix Wright for now. Or Ace Attorney. God, just keep stealing the title from
I
poor
don't like.
Edgeworth.
Like I always just, you can always just say Phoenix, right? It's fine.
It's not even
it
in the
is the
fucking name. They keep
franchise.
referring to him as that defense attorney. They don't even
It's
want to
probably
mention
so-
him by name.
It's probably so that if they do mention him ever, it's like more like, cinematic.
Well, don't look now, but if you look onto the left corner of the screen, you can see the Blue Badger's left finger.
Oh,
Yeah. And
that's pretty
that.
pretty cool.
Let's go to the Gatewater Casino. Pretty sure that's a thing in Jersey.
Ah.
Isn't it? Gatewater might just be the name of a place. Gatewater, New Jersey? Gatewater Landing. Yep, in Ocean County. Yep.
Okay.
In any
Isn't that Oh, I'm thinking of Watergate.
No, yeah, that's not that. Oh God, no, what have I done?
See, on the screen share, it looks completely normal.
I completely destroyed it. Anyway, I think I
Yeah,
can
it was,
fix
like,
that in like 2 seconds.
Jiggling a little. That's it. Yeah, you said like there's like a
There you go.
specific.
Yeah, that fixed it pretty much. Pretty close anyway. Cough. Oh Jesus. Oh no. All right, good enough. Yeah, when we come back next time, we'll play more Feeny, right?
Yeah, we'll
Except
probably
it's
do that.
Edgeworth, right?
Like, I mean, like week after I get back.
2
Probably.
months from now. No.
It's 2 months from now. This isn't Dark Souls.
we should play more Dark Souls 2.
Well, no, we should play more Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. We're coming up to one of my favorite bosses in the entire series. He's a
good.
pain in the ass, but he's very fun. Bye, everyone.